Hello, it's Stephanie Kimball, and I'm back again to talk to you about our 21-day racial justice challenge. We are on day 17 of the challenge, and today is September 23rd, 2020. Today's challenge is to read an article called White Privilege, Unpacking the Invisible Knapsack by Peggy McIntosh. And she actually wrote this in 1989, but it's still pretty relevant to us today. White privilege doesn't mean that your life isn't hard. It means that the color of your skin isn't one of the things that makes it harder. White privilege is like a set of invisible boosts that makes your life easier. I like to look at white privilege as air conditioning. When we built our house, we did not have air conditioning last summer or the beginning of this summer. So you definitely knew it was hot outside. It was hot inside. It affected everything that we did in the house. Washing the dishes, sleeping, cleaning the house, just sitting on the couch watching TV was affected by the heat. But once we got our air conditioning, it became very comfortable within our house. And I couldn't even tell it was hot outside. I almost really forgot that it was hot outside. And I remember going to work and people complaining about the heat, and I thought, I didn't even know it was hot out because I just went right from my house to my car in complete comfort, and it wasn't affecting my life anymore. It didn't affect me doing the dishes or trying to sleep or simply watching TV. It just didn't affect me anymore. That's kind of what I think of white privilege, that when you have air conditioning, you don't always see that it's hot outside, or you don't always see the racism in the world because it just doesn't affect you. It just doesn't. So that's how I like to explain white privilege. It's, if as a white person, I'm almost always assured that I'm going to be accepted and assumed that I'm smart and law-abiding in most situations. I can be loud and obnoxious, and it's not attributed to my race. I don't have to worry about being followed in stores. I don't have to have the talk with my kids about law enforcement. I can find hair color, skincare products most everywhere I go in my skin tones and my hair tones. I can find a dentist and a dental hygienist that are the same color as me. I don't have to worry that my kids will be shot at for moving wrong or saying the wrong thing or doing nothing at all but living in their own skin. It's just something I don't have to worry about. And if they do something horrible even, they'll survive it, or they will be given understanding and compassion. James Holmes killed 12 and injured 70 in the movie theater in Aurora, Colorado. He lived to go on trial. Officers arrested him. But if he were black, I wonder if he would have even survived. You can find Band-Aids in the color of your skin. And I know in recent times, I think at Target, I've found some finally, because this has been a pet peeve of mine since I was in college, that Band-Aids did not come in any other skin tone. They do have them at Target, but they're kind of hard to find, and they're behind the pole or way down low, and they're really expensive. So basically, white privilege means I can go anywhere I want and be assured of reasonable comfort, kind of like having air conditioning. And there's lack of stress or worry. But that's not always true for our sisters and brothers of a darker hue. I wanted to end this today with a little reading that I have here from a friend of mine. She posted this on Instagram last year. Her and I both traveled in 2014 to the Pine Ridge Reservation, and we did an outreach program together. But she posted this last summer around the 4th of July, and it just really was moving to me, and I would just like to share it. It's almost poetic. It was a post on Instagram. So these are her words about the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation in South Dakota. I saw things in the middle of America that resembled a third world country. Poverty, addiction, violence, suicide. The air of distress around us. Federal government SUVs carrying agents with machine guns and bulletproof vests being escorted by Oglala police through neighborhoods on manhunts. People in line for food at White Clay, lost limbs to the high rates of diabetes, too many people cramped into small, uninsulated trailers, lack of opportunity, forgotten. I got a history lesson that was conveniently left out of my public school education. I didn't know. Something to keep in mind as we finish the 4th of July weekend is that not every group in the United States is entitled to or enjoys the same freedoms that we celebrate. In fact, many groups are pushed down so others can rise up. Wake up, pay attention, learn something new, start a conversation, be aware, donate, volunteer, stand up. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.